welcome to the code presentation. I think you can hear me. I don't see me anywhere on the screen, but that's okay with me. As long as you can hear me, that's what we need here. That'd be a real shame to do this whole thing and never could have heard anything I said. So I really hope you can hear me. But here we are at the code presentation. I decided to post this online if you weren't able to make it to our live presentation here at school tonight. I know there's a lot of you who have summer league basketball going on and other activities, and so I wanted to get this information out in a timely manner. Figured the best way to do that was electronically. Any forms or videos that I reference within this slideshow, I will link in the description here for you. Also, any forms we talk about will be available here in the office, hard copies. So if you'd rather just come in and grab the sheets instead of trying to download them and print them off, that's an option for you as well. But I'll just get started here. You gotta click on the left side, not the right side. There we go. We start with responsibilities. So all students have the privilege, that's an important word, to participate in extracurricular activities if they are willing to assume certain responsibilities. So along with the privilege comes responsibilities. Participants are just held to a higher standard, and there's a whole extra code for you, which is what we're going to go through the highlights of here. Start with attendance. Participants must be in attendance by 11 o'clock a.m. That's here at school on the day before, of, and after a practice or activity, unless excused per attendance policy. And so you can see the list there of absences that would qualify as excused. So if you're ever wondering, is this absence going to qualify as an excused absence? Well, if it's on this list, then yes, it will. And if it's not on this list, then no, it won't. This list can be found in the code online or, again, hard copy. So if you're ever wondering, go to the attendance portion of the code and find out. But these are the ones that would qualify as excused absences. Academics. Student eligibility is determined by a minimum 1.75 GPA with no F grades at 9-week grade check and the final semester grade. If anyone happens to become academically ineligible, they still must participate in practice and attend games as directed by the coach. They just can't play until they've served that academic suspension. Alcohol and other drugs, or attendance at unacceptable gatherings. This one really boils down to use common sense. If you're unsure, err on the side of caution. If there's a gathering going on, and you're like, I don't know if I should be there, don't be there then. Err on the side of caution. If there's any question, do not go. Same with any of these things. Just do not use them. The consequences for doing so are outlined in the code, but if we're erring on the side of caution and not touching any of this, we won't have to worry about that. Rules of conduct. At all times, participants shall refrain from conduct that violates the ideals, principles, and standards of Ithaca area schools. And this perfectly sums up the last slide. So if we're doing this, we definitely don't have to worry about the last slide. Transportation. This part is different, so I will just read this part verbatim. We are working with Weston to combine our codes a little bit this year. That work is not done, but we've gotten started on it. This portion is done. We have decided that we are going to go ahead and adopt this part of transportation. This comes straight from Weston's code, so I'll just read this. This is how we're going to approach transportation this year. Students must ride school-provided transportation to and from the site of school out-of-district events, of course. Parents are able to transport their children after an event, but must sign off with the coach. So, if a parent is requesting that another family member, like a grandparent, aunt, or uncle, transport the student home after an event, then the parent must provide written notice to the athletic director. But if you as a parent just want to take your kid after a game, sign off with the coach. Use of equipment and uniforms. All paperwork must be returned before the equipment is issued, and the equipment is the student's responsibility. If we fail to take care of it or return it, that can result in you getting charged for it. So it's nice equipment. We're trusting it to you. You get it back to us the way we gave it to you. We'll be good to go. Concussions and inherent risk. I have a video linked here. What is a concussion? I also have it linked in the description. Do watch it. It's a good refresher. I know we all have some familiarity with concussions, but it's short enough. It's around 5 minutes. Just go ahead, click into it, refresh yourself on it. There's some good information there. The procedure, so basically what we would do if a concussion occurred. Well, first of all, is the concussion education. So watching that video that I just linked back there, you're educating yourself on what a concussion is. That's important as an athlete. That's important as a parent to know what to look for. And then there's a form that you must sign before we participate. That's just the acknowledgement of that risk. And then after that, we have our trainer. And so the trainer's job is to look for all of that. They're very well versed in what to look for and then how to handle the comeback process. And so the return to play, concussion protocol, all of that. This is why we have trainers. And so the trainers that we work with from Richland Hospital are incredible, and it's a huge perk to have them, and especially for reasons like this, but any type of risk that comes with sports, having a trainer is just a huge peace of mind, and they're really good at this whole return to play procedure as well. So all of that's in place to kind of help us stay safe and to get back from any injuries that may occur. All right, so basically the checklist. What do I need to do? What do I need to get done? Well, first things first, sign the code, sign the concussion/cardiac arrest acknowledgement form that we just talked about. A new one this year is the consent to treat form. So we just talked about the trainer. So consent for the trainer to treat you is just a quick signature on that one. And then either your physical form, or if it's not your year for physical, if it's your alternate year, we just need your alternate year card. If you do need a physical this year, we are conducting walk-in physicals here at school tomorrow. So if you're watching this the day that it's posted, tomorrow we will be having our physicals here at school. That's $25, and it's going to be going on from 9 to 3:30. So if you want to get your physical out of the way, come on in. Walk-ins are welcome. Get it done early. You won't have to think about it. It can be hard if you wait to get it done before the season starts. It's not always easy to get in there. So make sure, if you do need a physical, to get on that. And if you want to take advantage of the ones happening here at school on July 8th, then please do that. All right, basically that sums it up. That's what you need to do. That's all the important information. Make sure you go watch that video after you get done with this on concussions. And if you need any of the forms, like I said, those will be linked there as well, or just come on into the office for those, and once they're all turned in, you'll be good to go. So appreciate you just kind of walking through this information with me. I know you've heard most of it before, but I still appreciate you refreshing yourself on it and taking the time to learn. So thank you very much. That's really all I've got. Have a great season. Thank you.